What is going on, everybody? Expedition Neverland from quarantine. It's been about a month since Walt Disney World has been closed. Haven't had any videos since then because, frankly, who just wants to see, inside the walls of the apartment here? Really not all that exciting. We did show you, right before the hotels closed, kind of what it looked like down there. Today, though, we are actually going to grab dinner, which is still a essential service. It is permissible. And on our way, we actually have to drive through Disney because that's the quickest way to get there. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're not getting out of the car or anything like that. But while we're there, we're going to show you a little bit of the construction updates that we can show you from inside the car. They're doing a lot of construction work on a bridge that was part of a ramp by one of the old entrances to Hollywood Studios, if you're familiar. We're going to try to show you what's going on with Tron. And then, there's a McDonald's that they're building over there too. Very exciting stuff. We're just trying to come up with some content here. So we'll show you the McDonald's too. So some cool stuff coming up. Let me know down in the comments if there's any other stuff that you want to see. I mean, again, there's nothing to do, to be perfectly honest with you. So let me know. What do you want to see? Let me know. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button. Let's get out and see what's going on in Disney. Here we go. We are just driving over 192 right now. This is kind of the main entrance to Walt Disney World up ahead, World Drive. Normally when you're on this road and you come around the bend up here and you see the Walt Disney World sign, it's super exciting. Because you're going to one of the theme parks, and unfortunately the feeling is not quite the same. You can see kind of coming up here, not a lot of cars coming or going. Definitely not something you will really ever see again. Completely empty entrance to Walt Disney World. Heading in right now. The first spot that we're going to take a look at is the construction on what used to be a bridge. It was a ramp from Osceola Parkway to World Drive, and you would actually go under this bridge to get to Hollywood Studios. It was one of the two vehicle entrances. We're going to drive by it in just a second here. And you can see the bridge, which used to be right in here, is now totally gone. I actually still have some construction workers here as well. I assume they're going to be leveling the land. It's now a totally separate ramp that you use to get onto World Drive. But this is construction that has not stopped. They've been working on this the entire time that Walt Disney World has been closed. The next location that we're going to be checking out is the Tron construction. That has stopped, as well as what I'm hearing most of the other construction within Walt Disney World as well. Actually, you can get a glimpse here of the backside of Star Wars area, Galaxy's Edge. But yeah, most of the construction within the parks, from what I'm told, has stopped. We're going to take a look at the progress of Tron in just a couple minutes. Just past the Magic Kingdom entrance where you would pay to enter the parking lot. We already showed you this in the last video, but up here in the parking lot again, this is where they have parked not all, but a large number of the Walt Disney World buses. Boy, I don't know, probably 80 buses in here, maybe more. A whole lot of buses parked up in here. Of course, you got the monorail there. That's not in operation at all. I heard one is parked in the Contemporary. I'm sure they have a couple parked back in their docking area where they fix them at night and clean them and things like that. But Tron will be right up here. Alright, so we've got Space Mountain, and then of course right behind Space Mountain we have Tron, where again, nothing going on at all. They haven't been doing anything since the park's closed. It's supposed to open in 2021, I believe this summer. So obviously don't know what's going to happen with that. It's obviously going to be pushed back, but definitely pretty far along, but not doing any work on it right now. Wasn't a very nice day today, but the golf courses are still open. When we drove by here a week or so ago, lots of people out playing golf. So this is one thing in Disney that is still open. This is the Palm and Magnolia golf courses over by the Polynesian at the Shades of Green Resort, the place where only military personnel get to stay. But can still play golf, can still do some foot golf, all that fun stuff. Heading over now towards the McDonald's construction, but we are currently passing one of my absolute favorites, Coronado Springs. Definitely sad that I can't go there, you know, at night just to have a Mickey bar or take a walk around the lake there. Definitely crazy, crazy stuff. Approaching up here, Blizzard Beach, another place that I really want to get back to. I want to go back down that huge slide, Summit Plummet, Crush and Gusher. It's real sad that, you know, who knows when we're going to get back to those places. And there's Blizzard Beach over there. Yeah, again, you know, my jerk of a friend over here is saying, you know, I'm worried about the parks and people are dying, and I get that, and it's very trying times. I totally understand, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I gotta get back to Disney. Nothing against the stuff going on, but I miss it so much. It's like a Disney depression, as I'm hearing people talk about. So, you know, here we are, we're approaching up on the McDonald's. I'll show you that in a second. So we're approaching All-Star Resort. There was always a McDonald's here, but they have completely gutted it. They tore it all the way down, and now you can see it has been just about completely rebuilt. This is one of the other few locations here where they actually are still doing construction. Looks like it's going to be pretty neat. You know, don't go to McDonald's too often, but definitely a place to check out if you're ever here and need your McDonald's fix. Yeah, he was just pointing out all these solar panels in the parking lot. You'd think they'd put them on the roof. All right, on the cell phone now, the camera just died. Haven't used it in a while. Right over here is like Epcot Resort Boulevard. So Swan, Dolphin, Yacht Club, Beach Club, and they are building on the other side of the boulevard by the mini golf course a new resort. I believe it's going to be owned by the same folks that own Swan and Dolphin, which I think is Marriott. Yeah, there you go. So that's going up, and they are still doing construction there as well. So a few spots that are still doing construction, but like I said, in the parks, I'm hearing that construction has stopped. We've got Hollywood Studios over here. Not a whole lot of construction was going on there. They're pretty much done now. But at Epcot, of course, we had Ratatouille, which that construction I think was almost done. So we'll see. Hopefully, when the parks reopen, that's pretty close to ready to go. But again, things like Tron, Guardians of the Galaxy, who knows how long we're going to have to wait to ride things like that. The castle painting, they were painting the castle, sort of making it look a little nicer, adding some more blues and pinks to liven it up, and adding some gold colors. I think that stopped also. So a lot of stuff has stopped. The Skyliner over there, all of the Skyliner vehicles are all parked over at Caribbean Beach. That's where they keep them all when there's a storm coming or during times like this. So they're all over at the Caribbean Beach, but definitely crazy here. No cars at all. This is a Thursday evening. This normally would be packed with cars going to Disney Springs, and there is basically nobody here. So anyway, that's kind of your quick construction update here at Disney. Hopefully we get back soon. They're talking right now about opening America back up. That's going on right now, so we'll see what that means for Disney and what that has in store, but I'm not holding my breath. I think it's going to be quite a while before we're able to hit up these parks again. And there you have it. That was our little tour of Walt Disney World while it's closed. You got to see some of the things that are being built, some of the things that I'm definitely excited to see. Hopefully this darn coronavirus doesn't slow things down too much, but unfortunately I think it will. Hopefully we get back into those parks real soon. We'll see what ends up happening with that. Hope all of you are staying safe, doing what you're supposed to do to keep yourselves healthy, and definitely, like I said, want to try to get some more videos out there. It's not going to be on the regular. Just, again, we're stuck inside. Not a lot to do. But let me know down in the comments, what do you want to see? And hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, because as soon as this is done, I can promise you one thing, and that is that I will be back in those parks doing all the awesome stuff that there is to do. So in the meantime, like I said, stay healthy, and remember, it's an expedition out there, so never land. See ya.